So made of ribbons then, and then like a theater mask over top of that. That's interesting. This one's more interesting though, because this, okay, so the stereotypical late 90s design aesthetic is very much this, right? Like lots of bright popping colors, like sharp geometric angles, sort of eclectically shoved together in various ways. That's very much that sort of late 90s design aesthetic. Another thing about this is, like, if you look at early 3D video games, when it came to doing character design, oftentimes in order to construct characters, you can look back at those old models and see that the artists, as much as possible, were just kind of, here's one of the standard volumes that are available in this 3D modeling software, like a cone, a cylinder, or a sphere, or whatever. They would make a lot of the character designs just out of, what if I extrude a cylinder? Then we have these legs, right? Like, what if I grab a cone and lengthen it, or like turn it into like a rhomboid? What if I grab a line and I just make it squiggly? That's very much the sort of design sensibility you'd get in a lot of early 3D character design, because animators, artists were still not really familiar with how much they could bend or break meshes and models. There were limitations in the rigging, right? Like how much you could rig a character model to be complex. Like even if you could build a realistic looking hand, building the rig to control all the fingers in the hand, that was not a solved problem. That was a difficult thing to do. So when you were trying to animate something very complicated, like very complicated volumes, you could get into all kinds of trouble with meshes attaching to things that they shouldn't attach to, or staying in place when they shouldn't, like not moving with the control points that you were using. And so there was a lot of pressure, like both from lack of knowledge, like lack of collective knowledge, and from just limitations in the software, put a lot of pressure on character designs often to be built out of, not so much out of sculpting the character as a whole, but assembling the character out of available geometric shapes. I'm getting a little bit of that vibe from, I guess, Zooble?